Hello, guys, and welcome to Swords and Sandals Crusader, a grand strategy game based on the Swords and Sandal Flash game universe. This game came out in about 2008 along with all the other Swords and Sandals Flash games. And if you're like me, you played them a bunch when you were a kid because they were just one of the best. You could level up your gladiator, buy armor, get weapons, and try your luck in the arena. The gore was awesome. You could chop people's legs off and something, and as an 8-year-old boy, there's almost nothing better. In this game, it's quite different. The animations are similar and the characters look kind of the same, but basically you have to build up your kingdom. As you capture territories, they give you coins per turn. Different territories give you different amounts, and you have different troops. Light troops, which are in the front. You have your heavy troops there in the middle. I send my bowman here. I'm thinking, okay, I'll do a bow attack, but every time I play, I forget that that actually sends your archers forward to attack in hand to hand, which is not what you want. As you can see at the end of each turn, your archers will shoot their arrows. And then for other units, there's cavalry. For us, we have like grizzly bears. And then there's also like a giant iron golem contraption thing. Every team has like a giant mascot, essentially, a big colossus. You can see our troops absolutely destroy the other ones, even though we do take some damage from an airstrike. And here you go. Every time you level up, you get like a perk selection screen. I put a few into summon creatures, which is like a devastating like animal charge, which is pretty funny, and some points into mercantile, so I get more money per turn from my territories. You can see that in the top left. The enemy's not putting up much of a fight. You can see I really like using archers because of that passive damage every turn. And this is their critter attack, and you can see they just charge through your line and can deal some damage. The animations are honestly pretty fun for a mid-2000s Flash game, and I enjoy it. If you buy a catapult, you're able to attack enemies' fortresses, and you move the catapult around, and it's a classic Flash thing. You have to click to stop the catapult from moving, and click again when the power selection is at the right spot. And as you can see, it's actually pretty challenging. The longer you take, the more chances the enemy has to shoot arrows at your army, and you'll lose troops. You can destroy their towers to kill their troops and reduce their combat effectiveness. And then your main goal, of course, is to knock down the front row, so you can send your troops in just like that and capture the territory. When you capture their home territory, they get defeated and they disappear from the game, and their territories go neutral. So as you can see, we're just solidifying our grasp on the north, attacking castles. Sometimes it takes a little bit. And slowly working our way south. It's really nice starting in the north, and I did this inadvertently, in that you only have enemies from one side. If you start in the middle, it's kind of annoying because you have people coming at you from every angle. And you can see we're just upgrading, putting stuff in all areas. It's good to be a well-rounded person. I really like the immortal troops, the heavy troops in this game. They cost 50 versus 10 for the light troops, but they actually can do some pretty serious damage. And you can see every time you win, I'm just putting it into critters, and I'm just carrying on, capturing more territories, and then a fully upgraded critter attack at the start of the turn. Pretty devastating. Don't even need to see the arrows land to know that they got destroyed. And here you go, the Monkey Lord had a pretty solid army here, but a few rounds of arrows and there's a critter attack, and the army melts, and we're working our way south now. And you can see the game plan for every battle is basically the same. And here we go, we've gone to the south, we're capturing the Death Imperium's stronghold. One on the towers, and one in the middle. I upgraded the siege a few times with my perks, and it makes a big difference. Can't leave any unconquered territories behind you as well. And I love how it's just in every single strategy game, classic game, doesn't matter. The auto resolve is always crap. Like this one said I had a 51% chance of winning the battle, and look at this, it doesn't even look like I've lost any troops, so I never understand how these computers do it. They're always way too conservative. So I moved to the territory to the east, and here we go, biggest battle yet. And you know, the game isn't perfect. It definitely has some balancing flaws. You always just want to do your airstrike or critter attack first because it kills so many enemies. And the enemy also has a chance of using the war drone, which reduces the amount of command points you have. So sometimes you're not able to do it. So we capture the territory, but then the next turn, Arglax comes back to attack us. And you can see he comes at us with his own Colossus. I soften him up a little bit and we go in, and he's no match. I've maxed out my Colossus with my perk points, so that's why he had so much more health. And then we just carry on and go right to his home castle. Ignore the towers, pop down the gate, shoot with the archers, and he's done. And that's the last king. I'm pretty sure we killed every single one of them. They weren't able to fight with each other. The last enemy leader falls. I'm like, okay, I guess I'll conquer all the territories. And people aren't happy with my giant empire, so they refuse to pay taxes, but that's all right. There's no one to oppose me, and that's it. The territories are conquered. Everyone's fallen. And like I was saying, the game has a few bugs, including not being able to end. Hey, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have a nice day. Subscribe if you enjoyed. Puts a grin on my face. Take care.